Hey everybody, Kate here. Today we are talking with Mike, who's better known as Hastr0. Hey Mike, how are you?
Doing well, Caitlin. How are you?
Very good. It's great to talk to you today. All right, Mike, you have done a lot of varied things, so we're just going to touch on a few of them here today. You are a retired pro gamer now, right?
That's right.
Can you tell me about your experiences as being a pro gamer?
Sure. I was involved in a lot of travel, a lot of stress, and a lot of competition. I guess that's the way to break it down. You know, it's just I guess like any other competition, if you want to try and be the best, it takes some level of effort on your part, and you also field a lot of questions as you go along, and as you get better, and the more you win. So I always just had a really good time with it. It was just always a lot of fun for me, and I really enjoyed competition. Played a lot of team sports my whole life, so it was just a fun hobby at first, and then I decided to get really competitive with it, and had a great time during my career.
That's awesome, Mike. Do you have any advice to kids who want to make it to the pro level?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I get that question a lot. I think the best piece of advice is that you really have to practice. I mean, you'll probably hear that a lot, and people probably get sick of hearing it. But if you want to try and compete at something, and you want to be your best and perform the best, I think practice is just the way to go. Figure out different ways to get quality practice time in, and there are plenty of ways to do that, especially with video games. Competition is always available for you. So I think that's just probably the best piece of advice. Just make sure you practice.
Yeah, practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, you also do broadcasting and are the co host of Call of Duty Elite's Friday Night Fights TV show. How did you even get into all of that?
Oh man, let's see. Well, I think it goes way back in the day. I started casting some online matches for online leagues and ladders, and I guess it kind of goes way back to that point where I was casting games out of my bedroom, and I was want to say back in like 2008, 2009. So yeah, I mean, I was actually playing during those days still, and I would actually go in and cast games as well. So I think it goes all the way back then to being one of the first people to actually do it for Call of Duty specifically, and ever since then I've kind of just stuck around and kept casting games and talking about Call of Duty.
That is really cool. From the bedroom all the way to broadcasting.
Right.
And you are part owner of Team Envious, a Call of Duty team too. Is it easy to coach and manage it since you used to be a pro gamer? Or does it make you just want to jump into the game, grab a hold of the controller, and just kind of take over?
Yeah, I mean sometimes that's the case. Like I really want to start playing again because I'm so competitive. So it's pretty tough, not to like want to actually sit down and play, but at the same time, I guess my time is being spent in other areas now, and it kind of keeps me busy. So I have to kind of choose one or the other if I want to play or do I want to try and do these other things that I'm really ambitious about. So yeah, absolutely. To answer your question, I definitely want to come back and play a little bit, and maybe I'll be able to find some time to do that at some point here soon.
Yeah, you gotta make time for gaming, especially if you really like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Currently, you are working with Treyarch on Black Ops 2 in order to make esports a major focus of the game. How do you feel about getting to be a part of this?
Well, I'm something I'm really passionate about. I've always kind of been there to evaluate every Call of Duty title since I've been playing competitively, and I've pretty much played every title as in depth as you can play it at the highest level that you can play it. So there were a lot of ideas that I've had over the years, and to be able to express some of those things, and not only that, but just realize that we can make this game better for the community of players out there who like to play it competitively. It's been really important to me to make sure that we at least build an amazing foundation in Black Ops 2 to allow that to happen. So I think what we've done so far in the build that we actually just showed in Germany at Gamescom, it really helps out a lot in terms of having the game be able to be broadcast out to millions of people in a better way, a more engaging way. And some of the other features like league play, for example, is a really really interesting step in the right direction for the competitive players out there. And I think at the core of Call of Duty, between the whole community and all the people who play it, I think that the core competency is being competitive, right? That's
Right.
kind of a tongue twister, but that's why you hop online and play Call of Duty multiplayer, is because you want to compete against other people, and it just depends on what level you're at. And I think League play actually is a great way to tier off the amount of people out there who like to play and put them into a league or a division of players who are similar skill level, so that the game is just always fun.
That is very exciting, Mike. So, what does the future of gaming look like for Hastro? Is there anything you are wanting to work on or wanting to get to right now?
There's so much. That's like, there's so much I really actually want to go out there and do and achieve. But I'm really, really happy with what I'm doing right now, and that's making sure that Black Ops 2 is a great title for competitive players out there, and a lot of fun for the entire community in general. I think some of the stuff that we're doing there is just making me just a happy person overall, because it's something that I've loved to do for years, and if I can have any influence to make it just a tiny bit better, then that's such a gratifying feeling. But in the future, I don't know. I think some things that I'm working on will kind of come out soon, and uh, I really want to get into maybe like some of the esports events side. Like helping out make tournaments bigger and better, and more capable of drawing in more people to play that actually want to be there and compete. So there are lots of things, but I guess those are the few things that are keep me busy right now.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me today, Mike. I love seeing everything that you're doing, and I am very eager to see more from you in the future. You can follow Mike on Twitter with the link in the description to this video. This is Caitlin Ouellette. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Caitlin.